been to almost every European capital, and these are my thoughts just based on vibes. It's really organized, there's lots of things to explore, but honestly, I'm not like rushing to go back. If you like skiing or just buying stuff that's tax-free, you can go there, I guess. Amazing food, incredible sights. I just love the energy of the city. It's a little rough around the edges, but it feels like a real vibrant city. I would easily go back. This is the most underrated city in Europe. It is incredible. Amazing nightlife. I love the people. I've had nothing but good experiences. I think I've been 4 times. I would easily go back. I could pack my bags and move there in a heartbeat. For me, it's like the New York of Europe. It is incredibly diverse. The nightlife is just uncontested. It is super queer friendly. I just love it. I have no real desire to go back. I feel like there's other interesting places in Belgium. So Bucharest has this like post-communist kind of gritty edge that I really like. I've only been there for like a day trip, but I would definitely go back. I think Budapest is like the most beautiful city in Europe, probably hands down. It just feels like everything is glowing, and I really want to go back and spend more time there. It's just so lovely. No, I don't feel the need to go back there. It just doesn't really stand out to me as a place I need to visit again. There's some cool things, but it's just kind of like meh. So to me, the city is not really that impressive at all, but I loved it because I love Irish people. They're like my favorite Europeans. It was such a fun experience solely because of them. It's a nice city, interesting architecture, but it just kind of feels a little soulless. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know how to describe it, but Kiev feels like one of the most unique European cities I've ever been to. I've been twice and I've had nothing but great experiences. I would really love to go back. Lisbon is my home, so of course I'm gonna be biased, but it's charming, it's beautiful. If you visit, you'll fall in love with it and you won't wanna leave. So I've been to London like 4 times, and every time I go it gets better and better. The city has everything to offer. I love just going there and exploring every time because I feel like I find something new. So this place like surprised me because it's a thriving, bustling city, but there's lots of old things to see. And I think it's wonderful for a day trip. I really liked it. It's grand, it's huge, it's like a really royal city, but for some reason I just cannot get into the vibe of it. I think I prefer more Barcelona. If you like gambling, cigars, and pretending you have money, go there, I guess. I won't ever go again. Okay, super expensive, but there's lots of really great neighborhoods, and when you get outside of the city, the nature is incredible. I know it's overrated, but I just love it because it's like a real city. It's probably my favorite European city. I just feel like there's some magic there every time I visit. Easily one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, but also super touristy. I would just get outside the tourist areas because there's some really beautiful neighborhoods too. Felt like I was in the Twilight Zone the entire time I was here. It was an interesting place. Super small and compact, but honestly the beauty of Iceland is outside the city and all of the natural wonders it has to offer. So underrated. I had an incredible experience here. The people were so nice to me. The food I had was great. Really interesting neighborhoods. I would easily go back. Rome is definitely a must, but just be aware that it's super touristy, especially during the summer. I love it though. I think it's just an incredible city. It has so much to offer. And the food, oh my God, I love Sarajevo. It is so underrated. There's just so much history, and I've had nothing but good experiences here. I've been twice, could easily go back. Stockholm has my heart. I love this city so much. I would easily go back as many times as I could. It kind of feels like a fairy tale in some areas, but also it's a thriving, bustling city. I love it, hands down. The Old Town is really adorable, but also it just has some really cool, artsy, interesting neighborhoods. I really like my time there. Vaduz is way more interesting than I thought it would be. It's a cute little city. It's kind of nestled in the mountains, so there's some great views, and also there's a cool castle to visit. Definitely good for a day trip. I could have easily stayed at the cathedral and the galleries for like hours. I think it's a must. It was just kind of mind-blowing. Vienna is like a typical European city. It's nice, it's well organized, but I just don't feel the need to rush back there. I hated it when I first visited, and then when I went again last year, I loved it. It's definitely one of Europe's most up-and-coming cities. Lots of interesting things to see like Old Town, but it's just a great city to explore. I would honestly never go back here. I love the Balkans, but this is probably my least favorite part of the Balkans. City is beautiful, but it just felt so lifeless to me and hard to connect with people. These cities I haven't been to yet, so let me know if they're worth visiting, and also just let me know your thoughts about the other cities in the comments.